Hi, so this is the instructional video for level two. It's a quick review or a synopsis of what you'll be doing in level two. So I'm going to scroll down to level two. Level two is going to have higher level thinking, so it's going to be a little tougher. It's not going to be memorizing. You're going to actually have to remember the topics, the concepts, and the vocabulary from level one and apply those in level two. So you'll notice on level two, we've got 4 different activities, and these activities are pretty long and lengthy. They're not quick, something that you can get done in part of a class period, and most of these you can't get done in just one class period. These should take you probably 2, maybe 3 days to finish each one. So 2A is phases of the moon exploration. So these are stations similar to the safety stations. I'll have posters taped to my cabinet with the instructions for each station. They will have color so you'll know where they're at. And then below the stations on the counter will be any additional information, task cards, manipulatives, anything else that you're going to need. My goal, usually there's about 8 stations, or there might be a few less, there might be a few more. But my hope would be that you could get 2 or 3 stations done in a day. Some of them are really quick and short, and they just require you to read and answer a couple multiple choice questions. Some are more lengthy, where you have to draw or write or color. Some you watch a video, some you cut apart things and have manipulatives. So the goal would be to get these done in about 3 days. So once we move on from phases of the moon, we'll move on to stations where we explore the tides, again, 2 or 3 days. And we'll move on to stations that explore the seasons, 2 or 3 days. For each of these, 2A, 2B, and 2C, they will be a grade in the grade book. Okay? And if you need more than the 3 days allotted, then I'm going to ask that you come after school and you work with me after school so you have some time with the stations. Or if you can't stay after school, then maybe you're working at home. Um, I will load all these stations in Google Classroom so you have access to read everything and do everything if you need that extra time. Okay? Once we get done with these 3 stations, we have another mastery quiz. And again, I would make sure you study these concepts. This quiz is not going to be a matching multiple choice and memorized definitions. This is going to be a little tougher. It's going to be applying your knowledge. And again, you're going to have to come see me when you're ready. I'll give you access to that test. You'll have to pass it with an 85%. If you do, fabulous, you're moving on to level 3. If you don't, we'll go through a retake contract. You'll chat with me. We'll look at your strengths and weaknesses, where you need more help, where you need reinforcement or some reteaching. When we feel confident, you'll try the test again. If you get an 85%, fabulous, you'll move to level 3. If not, we'll go through that process again and again and again if we need to. Again, if we have to repeat 2D multiple times, that's fine. But we may need to find some other time besides class time if we get too far behind, okay? Everybody works at a different speed, and so I kind of, go towards the slower side and accommodate those students who are kind of going slower. But if you're exceedingly slow, if you've been absent and you're coming back and you're behind, you are going to have to spend some of your own time to get caught up. Okay? So that is our instructional video for level 2. If you have questions, please come and talk to me.